Hey everyone, welcome to Atlas Gaming. I release content every day. Today we're playing this game called Gladio and Glory. This is a free-to-play game on Steam. It's in early access right now. It was released March 16th of 2021. It's got mixed reviews for good reason. This one, I think, should have spent more time in development before going on Steam. Because it's ambitious. I like it. Okay, here, simply put, I like it, but it needs more. So let's check this out. So body type, you can customize all this. And then right here you have, looks like glory level. And it's also like power level. And it's honestly, it's a little bit unclear to me. Because it seems like, okay, up here our glory level is 1. And we need glory level 15 to get this. But we're going to equip it and then go into Gladiatorium. And so this is just like 1v1 Gladiator Combat. This is like a private audience for like the Senate or something. But so if you press space, then it locks on. You can see the cursor turns yellow. I'm not sure what the green is. Oh, they just doing weapons so we can grab them? Yep. And so like a game like this is all about the animations, I feel like. And this reminds me of like totally accurate battle simulator tabs. It's kind of like that physics engine where like it's just weird. And okay, we can rotate the camera. Get that sword, boy. There we go. And man, why is this guy a giant, by the way? We're fighting a giant. And okay, so a game like this is all about the animations. I feel like, well, in my mind it is. Anyway, a game that takes itself seriously, which this one seems to, but then, like, look, like the sword isn't in his hand. There are a lot of little things that need to be developed, and so what happens, I see a lot, is that a game like this, like, it'll be released on Steam, and then, like, the developer just wants feedback. Like, look how big that mace is. Is it supposed to be like this? If it is, you might, I don't know. How do I get away from the guy? Can I sprint? Nope, I'm dead. Inglorious. The weapons are enormous compared to the player. And I'm getting like kind of mixed signals here. So looking at the, just like a lot of the textures and like level design, the 3D modeling and stuff, it looks like the game is kind of like it's taking itself seriously, but then like there are other things that suggest that it's not, and like it's supposed to be laughable. Like the guys aren't holding the swords in their hand, the swords are just ginormous, like these humongous things. The animations, like the bodies are driven by some force that isn't realistic, like their feet just kind of like pull them up like into a standing position. So I'm not sure if it's supposed to be kind of like funny and like kooky, or if it's, well, I mean, if it's poorly designed, or if it needs a lot more work, I guess is a better way to put it. So this is another thing that I noticed. When you're in the menu, I don't think that the camera should be controlled by the cursor. Once you go to the menu, the control of the camera should be separated from the cursor at that point. But let's try sandbox. Free for all, no. Allies, team size 10. Enemy teams 2. Let's do a 1 enemy team. We'll do 20 and 15. Weapons, no. Oh yeah, sure, we'll do weapons. Map size huge. That's like the best fighting space, I think. I tried the small and the huge so far. The huge is decently sized. It has like a lot of traps and things in it. The small has like a bunch of traps, but it's just tiny. And so there's no room to move. You can see these traps on the ground. And it's like, okay, cool. I want to like grab a dude and throw him on a trap. But I can't. There are also kind of like some performance issues. It looks like a little bit of like graphical lag, and I don't have like the best computer, but it's not horrible. So somehow I just got an axe. And so like at this point, it seems like the game's kooky and like a joke, right? To me it does. Just because of the animations, and it goes back, I'm not making fun of the game. I'm just like trying to I guess get an idea of what the game's trying to be. Like look at this. I just like hurt myself. I hurt myself with the flail. And is there... Yep, just hurt myself again with the flail. And so, you know, it's kooky, it's funny, and that's fine. But, like, is that what it's trying to be? If it is, I think it should... I guess, you know, pick a road and go down that road. It's going to be tough to try to be both. But, yeah, like, just the controls. Look at this. We're stuck on the thing. We got a sword and a shield. And the shield is bigger than we are. And then we move more slowly with the shields. I can't tell who's who. Like, is it... We should do, like, skins versus shirts or something. I don't know. And I died. I have no idea why. And, yeah, just, like, there are a lot of things that I think need more development. So I think I was saying it before. I didn't finish, but a lot of games like this, they get released into early access on Steam to get, like, player feedback so that they can better develop their game. And then... the game ends up getting stuck with like all those mixed negative reviews, and that it's pretty difficult to climb out of that hole. I think on Steam, it's just like any like big distribution platform, right? Amazon, Netflix, like Amazon Prime, all those things. Like it's the rating system that's become big in our culture. I think in a global culture is the rating system. So once a game gets a bunch of negative ratings, it's really hard to get away from that and distance unless you change the name of the game and market it as something else. And so let's try Gladiatorium again because it's less chaotic and it seems like I have more of a shot. And so you can see on our guy, like we have some armor. And this, it's like, okay, grab that sword. Grab the sword, guy. Okay. And he's stuck on the sword. They're just like a lot of things. Again, it's okay to be like make a funny, kooky game. Tabs and like Human Fall Flat, that physics engine that they use is awesome. It's super funny. It's a lot of fun to play. And, you know, it doesn't, in those games, it's not as important to win as it like, or I guess I get a lot of enjoyment out of those games just from the physics engine, not even necessarily. There we go. Finally, cut him apart. Not necessarily from winning, but you could see he like went in like a little spiral, and then yeah. And so yeah, like the music kind of makes me think that the game is meant to be taken seriously, and it's just I keep getting like those mixed signals. What I just fell, I guess. I'm not sure why I'm falling, but this guy's about to tear me apart. And so you press space button to target, and then the cursor turns yellow. Okay, well, I think you get the idea here, right? The developer hopes to make PvP available at some point, but he needs more backing to do that. And I think, you know, like, I see it a lot where developers, like, will make something really basic and then put it out there and then ask people for money to make something more. But I think before you ask people for money, you need to give us more. I think it needs to be reversed. There needs to be more development in order to get that money. A lot of people, like I play a game called Eminus, that guy, you know, like he really puts out a lot. Like he has a product. He has a product that's further along than this one, and then he's asking for money, and I think that's appropriate. But in this case, I think you need to develop the game more. And then maybe ask for money. Maybe give us some PvP. Let us see what it looks like. Set up like a basic server, and then maybe that'll give people incentive to give money. But right now, I think this one needs a lot more time in the oven, as they say, before it's on Steam. Maybe like double the amount of time that you've put into it so far. But thanks for watching Atlas Gaming. I do appreciate it. We'll see you in the next one.